The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is out with new guidelines for reopening houses of worship after the White House ordered revisions. It backs up President Trump's push to have places of worship open this weekend. Mr. Trump has threatened to override governors who don't comply, although it's unclear if he has the authority to do that. There has been pushback from some religious organizations and even members of the White House Corona Task Force. Nikole Killion is at the White House. Nikole, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Michelle. And a White House official confirms that the faith community was consulted about these guidelines. And some evangelical leaders tell CBS News they pressed the president to reopen. But other major religious organizations like the National Council of Churches are urging extreme caution and say the process should not be rushed.
At my direction, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is issuing guidance for communities of faith.
At a hastily called news conference Friday, President Trump deemed places of worship essential.
Some governors have deemed liquor stores and abortion clinics as essential, but have left out churches and other houses of worship. It's not right.
He implored governors to open them right away.
If they don't do it, I will override the governors.
But not long after the president made the declaration, one of the lead members of his coronavirus task force suggested this.
Maybe they can't go this week if there's high number of COVID cases. Maybe they wait another week.
The White House insisted it's not mixed messaging.
The president wants to see these communities open. Dr. Birx was integral to making these guidelines, and they lay out a pretty clear path for faith communities to reopen.
The CDC guidance, which had been delayed, includes recommendations like using face coverings, cleaning and disinfecting frequently, and practicing social distancing. The agency also suggests holding services in well-ventilated areas or outdoors, limiting shared items like prayer books or hymnals, and cutting down on choirs and singing to reduce aerosol transmission.
See how it goes this first weekend, and like a coach in football, we'll make halftime adjustments if we have to.
The White House is also encouraging Americans to take other precautions throughout the Memorial Day weekend.
You can go out, you can be outside, you can play golf, you can go to the beaches if you stay 6 feet apart, but remember that that is your space, and that's the space that you need to protect.
Dr. Birx said the amount of illness in the country is decreasing, but she did express caution about several new metropolitan hotspots, including Washington, D.C., which now has the highest number of test cases in the country. Michelle?
We must keep our eyes open. Nikole, thank you.